Hi, welcome back to Let's Talk About Business. My name is Nelson Peña from IMC International, partnering with Dukascopy, Swiss Financial TV in Geneva. My guest to the second part is Dr. Fernando Scarpati, and we will just keep going discussing about private equity. Fernando, welcome back.
Thank you.
We were discussing about the value that private equity creates for an investor, and as a senior partner from IMC International, you are facing very much situations with investors having 50, 100, 300 million looking for investing these funds. How do you create value for these investors, and what are the procedures when you are facing this kind of discussions?
As I was telling you, Nelson, private equity funds create value by eliminating inefficiencies in the privately held markets. What I call gains in inefficiencies you will find in my articles in internet. So I will show you an example, one graph I have. It's a cake, you can see, in which one part of the cake it's the capital asset pricing model, so it's the risk, the return, risk-adjusted return, and the other part is driven by abnormal returns found in these privately held markets and private equity funds. So what we offer as IMC, of course, is private equity services, and for the investors we have to offer a unique network, and we have to also an important deal flow, so we are able to find the right deal. Could be for an expansion deal.
How do you identify the right deal? What is the right deal?
Well, it depends if you are going for an expansion deal or for an LBO. If we are going for an expansion deal, we need good EBITDA, a good growth, innovation. Yeah. Those are the main drivers.
Are these companies coming to you, or you are approaching the companies by yourself? What is the process?
It depends. It's free. Sometimes they come to us. Sometimes we go to them. We find a very interesting company in the market, and we heard about it. We hear they are looking for private equity. So it depends. Both situations are possible. So we also offer management and experience with families. Yeah, that's very important. Experience with family. Well, many privately held companies are managed by a family business. So you need experience with families, and our management, our professionals have a lot of experience with families.
How do you see the general trend in private equity? I can imagine that private equity is also exposed to the life cycle of the economy. That sometimes it's very attractive and sometimes it might be less attractive. What's the trend from a methodology point of view, from an instrumental point of view? Where does private equity goes over the next 5 or 10 years?
I think that in the long term, the future of private equity, the trend is the expansion deals, innovation, research, for a simple reason. There are many LBOs already. Companies in general, private companies, high level of debt already. So there's no much potential as we had in the 90s or at the beginning of the 2000s. So I see expansion deals and specialization focus.
Yeah, yeah.
Private equity and the future of private equity need brain, know-how of a particular sector and synergies, etc. That's my opinion, and that's what I see.
I see. Good, Fernando. I would like to thank you for your insight. It has been very interesting, and somehow lessons about how to get into this private equity topic. Thank you so much for having been here.
Thank you. Thank you. It's my pleasure.
So this was Let's Talk About Business with Dr. Fernando Scarpati, talking about private equity. I would like to thank you and see you very soon. Bye-bye.